Hello, family. Listen, I am Zakia Jones. If you do not know, it is hot outside right now. I am sweating right now, but it's okay. Listen, I wanted to share with you guys my morning routine, what I do in the morning to grow closer to God each and every day, guys, especially since it's COVID. We do not have to depend on the building. The church is in our heart, guys. We don't have to depend on the building to grow ourselves spiritually. We can do it by being intentional every morning and getting up in that closet and doing the work that we have to do to grow closer to God. So I just want to allow you to be a little fly on the wall. Okay, so I videotaped my mornings for you guys. I know it could be kind of difficult when you kind of like don't know what to do in the morning. So I'm going to show you my guideline and you can copy off of that or make it your own and do whatever you want to do in the morning. Okay, I'm just going to show you what I do. Okay, guys, so it is about 6:30 a.m. That's the time that I try to get up. Everybody is still asleep. I like to get up before everyone else wakes up because I like for the house to be quiet as possible. I don't really like a whole lot of distractions. As you can see, I have this notebook here. It has sections: dreams, prayers, answered prayers, spiritual journal, and then my mission, which is Millennial Wives. Now, like I said, you do not have to label a journal or a notebook like this. You don't even really have to have a notebook. You can really make it your own, but I choose to have a notebook. It just kind of keeps my my mornings kind of organized. I personally have a lot of dreams. I mean, I dream almost every morning. Every night or every other night. I have a lot of dreams, so that's why I have a dream section. You can make whatever sections you want. But I do like to write down my dreams to kind of see what God may be showing me or telling me, or to kind of like analyze what I'm going through and, kind of figure out why I'm having those dreams. So my second section I have is prayer. I do like to write my prayers down. Sometimes we could pray for something that may not happen for another 2-3 years. And so I like to write them down so that when I look back on them, I can say, oh, God answered that prayer. He answered this prayer. So sometimes when we pray, he may not answer immediately. But if we write them down, then we can kind of look back and reflect on what we've prayed and kind of be reminded on what God has done for us. Okay, guys, so my next section is answered prayers. And just like I like to write down my prayers, I like to write down also what God has answered for me. So I'll go and reflect on the prayers that I've written down. And then in this section, I just write down what he's answered in that prayer that I've written down. I hope that makes sense. But this really keeps me grateful. And it keeps me thankful for what God has already done for me. It kind of reminds me of how God has already blessed me. So I'm not just like always like, God do this, God do that, God do this for me. I kind of can reflect and like, look what you've done for me already. So this section is my spiritual journal, guys. So I really like to do my spiritual journal at nighttime. I like to just kind of like reflect on the day. And it also helps me to kind of like de-stress from the day. So as you can see, this says today was a stressful day, so I kind of like allow myself to vent and kind of get that out and off my chest before I go to bed at night. So I really like to do this section at nighttime before I go to bed, just to kind of reflect on maybe what I felt God was telling me, or maybe, like some things I could have done better, what I wanted to happen, some of my goals. So that's what I use my spiritual journal section for. So guys, this section is called Millennial Wives. It is my new God-given assignment where I just focus on building up wives. I've been married for 9 years, and I feel like I've learned a lot. And now my mission is to teach show other wives how to, become, or how to pray, or how to, become a wife, because, it ain't easy being a wife. Okay, so that's my God-given assignment. So I have a section for that. This last section here is my financial section. So I just kind of like to keep everything in one journal, which is why I have this section in the back. I just wrote down all my bills and, kind of like keep everything in place since I'm the person who keeps track of that. This right here is my planner. And I'll show you just kind of like how I, write my bills down and make sure I know when they're coming out, since I'm a very visual person. So, we're right now in the month of August. So these are my bills, and when I get paid, and blah 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 blah. So after I've completed my notebook, I move on to my devotional. I am currently on Joyce Meyer's Promises for Everyday Life. It is, I think, 365 days long, but I just spend about 15 to 20 minutes doing that. And guys, I know this is probably like overwhelming. Don't be overwhelmed. If you're just starting, just do your devotional. Just do that. That's spend 15 minutes doing that. Or if you ain't got 15 minutes in the morning, it's okay, guys. Take baby steps. As long as you're taking steps in the right direction, guys, that is all that matters. You might just get up and just listen to a song. That's 5 minutes. But the most important part is just getting up and being intentional about getting closer and closer to God each and every day. Okay? So if you ain't spending an hour and a half in the mornings, don't feel bad. Do what you can do, and just keep pushing forward. Don't stop. Okay, guys, so after I finish my devotional, that's when I usually go into prayer. I can spend any time between 5 and 20 minutes praying. Normally it's closer to the 5 or 10 mark. If you do not know how to pray, don't feel bad. Just talk to God like you're having a regular conversation with your friend. You don't have to be proper. You don't have to know any verses from the Bible. You don't have to know how to speak in tongues. You don't have to know any of that. God just wants you to talk just from the heart. He don't, nothing fake, just genuine conversation. Slang, however you talk, it doesn't matter. Just have a conversation with him. That's all he wants. Okay, so this particular morning, I decided to watch a sermon on YouTube from E.T., the hip hop preacher. My husband sent it to me to watch. That was about 10 or 15 minutes long. I don't always watch a sermon in the morning. I just decided to do it this morning. So do what you can. And guys, I do like to end my morning routine outdoors if I can. If the weather is nice, I like to go out and go for a walk or go for a jog. But just kind of connect with outdoors, get into the sun, look at the trees, the skies. I just kind of like to connect with nature a little bit to end my morning right before I get on with the rest of my day. That's just kind of what works for me and what I like to do. So I'm going to show you a little clip of that. Okay, y'all, so I'm out here with my mom in the back, my husband, and a dog. We about to go walk around the neighborhood. It's gonna take us like an hour. Like an hour or 45 minutes, I think, if we probably do like a good pace. 45 minutes if we do like 3 miles. It's a lot of hills in her neighborhood, so it's a really, really good walk. And hopefully the boys will still be asleep by the time we get back. I'm gonna go ahead and shower when I finish and put my clothes on and get ready for the rest of the day. I'll see y'all soon. So y'all, if y'all don't know, my mom has 3 daughters, okay? And so my husband is her son that she never had, okay? And they both are so talkative. So during the walks, y'all, I'm always like in the background, not really saying much, meditating on my own thoughts. And y'all, they just be wrapping it up. I love it though. Somebody's tired. Look at that time. That baby trying to find some shade wherever he can. He hopping under cars, trying to get back home. Look how swollen my hands are. Look how fat my fingers are right now. He ain't play with them. He said, I'm getting my water now. I'm about to drink the whole thing. And as expected, they are still asleep. They sleep like little rats on top of each other. Look who's stretched out all the way, okay? You said I need my whole stomach on this.
On the floor.
Yeah, somebody chilling hard. Like, I'm about to cool down, honey. Okay, guys, so that was my morning routine. As you can see, I was at my mom's house that morning. So that is one reason why I like to just keep a notebook so that everything is kind of together. That way it doesn't matter where I'm at. If I go visit my mom, who lives 4.5 hours away, I can still get up and do my spiritual journal there. So just to be clear, guys, I don't do that every single morning. I might just get up and listen to a song. I might just I get up and I might meditate, or I get up and I might do maybe like I am affirmations, or I might read a chapter in the Bible, or it's endless things that you can do, guys, on your spiritual journey. But I feel like as long as you're being intentional, that's what really matters. So if you enjoyed this vlog and this video, guys, comment down below if you do, or if you are already doing a spiritual thing in the morning time. Post below what you do. I want to know. Share with me what you do. Maybe it's something that I can add to my morning routine. If you're just getting started, let me know in the comments. If you need help, let me know in the comments. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. I started this whole vlog to help not just y'all, but for y'all to help me too, so we can help each other. So thumbs up this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so I can bring you more and more content, and I will see you guys on the next video.